How's it going, guys? Welcome to the Autism Awareness channel. And I'm not usually one to get political, but I think I saw a lot of interesting things in the second presidential debate, and I would like to just talk it over. So this is basically going to be an uncut reaction. Um, it was really interesting, and let's get right into it. So, I think that um, tone wise and civility and tameness wise, it was a whole lot better than the first debate. There was probably less than a minute of interrupting, and I watched a compilation in the first debate where there were 6.5 minutes of interrupting. So there was a lot more patience there, and I think that's what we should see with two debating candidates in a professional and presidential debate. Um, in regards to Trump's policies, as I said, first of all, he did a great job respecting Kristen Welker and respecting Joe Biden, even though those two are pretty much um, as sided as you can get. I think Biden had some trouble answering the questions, like through the middle of the debate. He started stuttering. He may have given out a few wrong numbers. I'll have to fact check that. But I think Biden's big blow tonight was his statement about oil and how he's basically going to shut that down. I think a lot of Midwest states who are relying on that oil are going to have a tough time accepting that. I think Trump's big blow was about the families in Mexico, who he said were taking very well care. I'm sorry, they were very well taken care of. That's factually not true, and I think that's gonna come back to bite him. Let me know your thoughts in the comments because I think this was more of a debate where it should be, because as I said earlier, they were constantly interrupting. Biden told him to shut up, and it definitely didn't seem like the democracy that we really have. Did a much better job of that tonight. What else is there? I think Trump was a little unclear about what he was going to do with COVID, and Biden was very clear about COVID. So I think Trump's going to have a tough time in the polls, especially with states who have very high infection rates. Um, in regards to race, I think Trump brought up a good point that like he was introduced to Black Lives Matter in not a very good way. Uh, and that's understandable. Like when you say you're gonna put police in, like when you call police pigs and threaten to set them on fire, that wouldn't leave me with a good impression either. So, um, and but Biden, he had a tough time staying on topic. So it was really a toss up. In regards to who I think won, I think that those few ending moments by Biden, I'd have to give Trump the victory, but it was very narrow, and I think Biden won the first debate pretty handedly. So it'll be interesting to see the results and how the polls change. I think they're going to go a little more in Trump's favor now. But he's definitely going to have a tough time in Arizona with the suburbs, and obviously those West Coast states who are naturally liberal. And Trump may see an increase in red states in the Midwest because of what I said about the oil. Anyway, guys, that is my live reaction to the 2020 second presidential debate. If you have any disagreements or agreements, let me know in the comments below. And yeah, very important debate, and I think it went really well for both candidates, actually.